babies. But work with me here. Look at the little babies popping up out of the soil. Can you guess what they are? We got mammoth sunflowers. These particular ones get 12 feet tall. They're pretty amazing. And then we got some pumpkins. Pie pumpkins. Those little sugar pumpkins. Pie pumpkins. Good for making pies. Mother's Day. This Mother's Day, man has set aside one day out of their year to give thanks to and show thanks and gratitude for mothers. Yet in truth, it is just another day to boost their retail sales in the world of man. Mothers should be revered. Our universal mother that gives us cosmic life. Mother Earth that feeds and gives refuge to men of mothers. Yet in the big picture, if you have an eye to see, mothers are far from revered in this man-made world built upon Mother Earth. Mother Nature herself she grows even more weary and tired, and we have come full circle once again as woman, as mother, as love itself looks upon the colors of a promise. She can't help but wonder and think if this promise should become but a broken one, a broken bow, with the world of man being built to the point that Mother Earth is hardly even noticed and can hardly breathe. The world of man is squeezing the life right out of her. They're killing their own mother, and she is crying in pain. Lord of hosts, you have gone too far. Clearly haters of women, yet they stick around sucking on mother's milk. On top of this hate, man dances with the devil, and you know of that which I speak, abomination. Not to just mothers, but the whole human race. O maker of me and all that is, hold me tight and comfort the mother I am. They do this with Father's Day too. Fathers, I'm not talking about these sorry excuses of men that conduct their business in this world. I'm talking about real men, real fathers. Have been screwed over just as much as women. So don't think I'm a hater of men. I'm really not. I'm a hater of monsters in men's suits. That's what I am. I was busy all week getting my garden in. It was beautiful. And then they chemtrailed the shit out of us. And the sun went away. But if you remember in one of my almost first videos, when I pointed my camera in this direction, there used to be an old dead pine tree. And it's gone now, and I planted a second garden that I'd like to show you. Because I'm going to show you like the beginning and then the end when it's come to harvest time. Okay, what we're going to have here is mint, and it's coming up, and mammoth dill, and red potatoes right here, and yellow potatoes right there. And down at the very edge, that's going to be corn. And then we got all kinds of herbs. Some basil and oregano and thyme. And then over here we got a bunch of different peppers. But I wanted to show the before and after. It's so much fun to watch seeds grow. I get a kick out of it. Now that's my new addition. But I'm gonna come back here and get a before shot. So later on in the season we can. Okay, what I got here is onions. And of course, obviously, tomatoes. And in this little section right here, I'm going to build a wooden trellis because that's where the sugar pumpkins are going to go. And then we got some more dill here. Mammoth dill. I like the mammoth dill because I like to do the pickles with my cucumbers. I have a lot more. I'm doing flowers next. I get my vegetables in. These are, I know it's dark, but it's really cloudy and kind of rainy here. These are succulents. I love succulents. The lighting's horrible. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now if it'll just stay that way. Okay, right in this row right here is going to be spinach. Then we got purple cabbage and green cabbage. This row will be broccoli, cauliflower, radishes, and there are my cucumbers, and it'll grow up on that trellis. It'll look really pretty. And it gets to about that marker right there. And then it switches over to zucchini. And those are the zucchinis. More tomatoes. I got romaines, cherries, and then your normal. And then along this fence line in that row is green beans. I still got more planting to do, and they've got growing to do, but it'll look a lot different in June and July. Maybe I'll give you a monthly update of it, of how it's going. I want to turn this kennel into a chicken coop and have like 3 or 4 chickens for the eggs. You know, I would make their hen house over there in that corner, and then they can come in the backyard and eat bugs, and I can have fresh eggs. And I got a lot more. I got this grow light in here. And today, what is on the agenda is I have they redid the sidewalk. I'm sorry about this camera, this Kindle doesn't want to stay in focus, but they redid my water piping, and you can tell, see where the new sidewalk begins. Well, all that's growing in this area now is the little bit of seed they put down. I think from here on up, I'm going to dig that up, and I'm going to plant a bunch of daisies and a bunch of different things. And I'm going to put around this pole those mammoth sunflowers, because I'll be able to use twine because they get really top heavy, and twine it around that pole, and then from there to the warning sign I'm going to plant more flowers and stuff. And when we changed out our main water shut off, Wayne and Jerry dug the shit out of this area, and they had a hell of a time finding it. As you can see, they finally found it. See the square? I'm going to plant something in case they have to dig down there again. They'll know where to go so it doesn't end up like this. Something that, you know, we can dig up and then replant after we dig it up. And it won't be weeds and dirt. It's hard to grow grass here because of these people over here. They see all that white way down there by that pole. Those are dandelion seeding. And I took 2 years to get rid of the dandelions, although dandelions are really good. But it just, the seeds just flow over here, and I have a multitude of them too. I got a blackberry bush back here. I think I'm going to do something back here because it gets quite a bit of sun. And it's a bitch bringing the lawnmower back here. So I think I'm going to take this whole section here. I mean, I got some mint and chives going right here, and then of course the blackberry bushes. I think I'm going to turn this into growing food instead of dandelions and a little bit of sparsely grass everywhere. So I've got lots of seeds in that grow light to get them rolling fast since we're getting such a late start in the season because of the weather. Yeah, this will be completely all full and green soon. Yeah, and there'll be flowers in here. Those are chives. Those come back every year in that pot. I just put the pot in the backyard, and it just comes back every year. A hardy herb. Some of them aren't so hardy. Like you have to replant rosemary. At least I do every year. It never comes back. Well, yeah. I'll go back in here and put my cigarette out. Oh, and this is the wood I wanted, because this is the wood I'm going to use to make wooden trellises. I trimmed the lilac bush, and I watched some videos on this, which is just amazing to me. But for the pumpkins and, oh, I got eggplant too out there. I forgot to show you the raw eggplant. All the vine things that need like a trellis to grow up, they just turn out better. I've got some more wood other than this, but that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make wood trellises and plant more seeds on this Mother's Day. And even though it's cloudy and rainy, I got some ribeye steaks I'm going to grill for myself. Here's the daisy seeds. Oh yeah, I got some serious blisters. Got my hands dirty and blistered. And marigolds, animals hate marigolds, so I'm going to plant them around up front on the outside of the vegetable garden. Oh, I got carrots too. I learned that carrots and tomatoes thrive together. So they're around the tomato plants. I forgot to tell you that. But I'm going to plant these marigolds around on the outside of the garden. Oh, I'll show you. And it acts as like a fencing, nature's fencing. It's a beautiful thing. I've already got some marigolds going there. And those are the ones I'm going to actually put around that wood on the outside as a nature's fencing, and start some more. And actually for like 3 years you can get the seeds from them, and they'll grow flowers for 2 or 3 years. I should probably check that again, because I'd hate to go through all the work of planting seeds that don't grow. They only last like 2 seasons or something like that, and then you gotta buy new flowers or new seeds. Don't ask me why, I don't know why. This is all succulent, and these are flowers over here that are beautiful. They're dragon lilies. They're red. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous. And then, let's see, I got the chive garlics. I guess rose bushes and garlic love to be together. And I've got a rose bush up there. It's a crawling rose bush. And it seems to get sick all the time. And so I'm hoping I had to cut it all back, because it used to grow up that light right there. That light post. And I mean, there's a few that weren't dead right there, but it's got new growth all down here. And so I'm gonna dig up these weeds and plant the chive garlic around it, and hopefully it'll be more healthy. That's the plan. I want to find some garlic bulbs to plant, but all the places I've gone to didn't have any. Isn't that weird? But I don't know. And what else am I gonna plant today? I have some more thyme. Oh, and cantaloupe. Yeah, this is the corn. Gosh, this is really crappy, right? You can't even see. This is the corn seeds I used. And I'm planting more mammoths. I just love these mammoth flowers, sunflowers. They get so big. Actually, these are the ones I sent, the kind I sent Monograph. Speaking of which, I am so excited to see your videos. If you see this, when are you gonna put them out? Ugh. And these are the empty packets of the spinach, the green beans, the radishes, cauliflower, and broccoli. I'm keeping these to make like a little signs for it. I know what that is, but I don't know why I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that. And I've got more onions to plant. These are the containers that I'll be putting underneath my grow light. I'm sounding stuffy because it was so warm and hot and sunny the beginning of the week, and then it just got cold. You know how you going from cold to hot, it just kind of makes you sniffly and congested. And anyway, happy Mother's Day every day. And get out there and get your hands dirty.